Hi, welcome back to My Cup of TV with Jenny.
JD.
And Kat.
So, we're back with more Live Lounge. Yay. It's going to be Dynamite.
Okay.
Which I feel like I haven't watched them perform Dynamite in a while. We've had so much butter. And now some permission to dance.
Yeah.
Nice to go back. Do a throwback to last summer. When I didn't have this song until later in the year.
I was going to say, for us, it's not classed as a throwback, but I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's good.
But I was thinking, with BTS being on, obviously, Live Lounge, UK, if you could have them in a UK TV show, like, what would you put them in? Because I was thinking about this the other day, and I was like, well, if people wanted to get to know BTS, you want BTS to be... Because you know people go on like Strictly, and I thought they can't do Strictly because they're already too good at dancing to be on Strictly. I know it's a different style, but
The Crystal Maze.
I was thinking, if you were to put one of them in the jungle,
I know
who I'd pick. You want people to fall in love with BTS? You pick J-Hope.
No,
J-Hope in the jungle.
He can't. He's scared of everything.
Exactly.
Oh.
People would fall in love with him because he's scared of everything, and he'd be hilarious.
But for him, it'd be a punishment. It wouldn't be like... Jin has taken part in a jungle TV reality series in Korea.
No, do you know what I mean? If you were watching it, you would fall in love with him.
Because you feel...
You'd see him in camp, and you'd fall in love with him. And then he'd get picked for the task because it'd be funny.
I feel bad, though, because I don't think he'd enjoy it because he's scared of everything. I know where you're coming from, but I feel bad.
Mostly not me. I have no heart.
But yeah, the Crystal Maze would be a good one. I'd like that because also Crystal Maze is obviously like escape rooms and whatnot, but you've got different styles of puzzles and that you do in each of the different rooms. So I think they'd all have
I'm thinking, like shows you can put them on
like,
where
skills.
the British public can see them and then be like, oh, I really like him or them.
Yeah.
And go to find out more.
I know what you mean though. Yeah, I'm a celeb. Get me out of here.
Yeah.
With Crystal Maze.
So who would you put in I'm a Celeb then? Would you put Jin in there? I mean, obviously there's the language barrier, but I'm kind of working on if we could do something with that. Saying that, I think RM in the jungle, because he's so wise. He'd be like in the camp and everyone would go to him for advice.
True. I almost want to say JK, just because JK, any task to win stars, JK would be like, I'm doing it. You know what I mean? Like he knows it's food, so
yeah.
But yeah, what other TV shows
V
have
you
we
could
got?
put in Big Brother because you could just watch V all day.
Big Brother, yeah, because he's so eccentric.
And because it's like they have nothing in there, do they? To do they have no TV, no computer.
That does not bother BTS. They
No,
make their own games.
Could you imagine putting V in a Big Brother house with nothing to do? You'd still have a brilliant time just watching him.
Yeah,
he'd be doing that
because they do make their own games. Yeah. They'll just make their own
entertainment.
Yeah. I would want to put Sugar in Bake Off.
Ooh,
just make him bake a cake because he's quite good in the kitchen. But I haven't seen him bake like desserts, and cakes and stuff. So let's put Sugar in the Great British Bake Off.
Is it because he's called Sugar?
Jin would love MasterChef.
Yeah.
Can I put Jim in on dancing on ice?
Oh, an extra challenge. Yeah.
I was going to say, like Strictly, they'd be like, yeah, but
you'd
you're
be too good
trained.
already. Yeah.
But
although slightly different, I'm not going to play down the fact that that's ballroom. That's got to be a new can of worms.
But you'd say they already have.
They've got a good
base,
foundation in dance.
If they did the Crystal Maze.
Has she just woken up?
She's been on her phone. She ain't been listening.
Did you say that a minute ago?
She's discussed it with me several times.
But I'm so happy how enthusiastic you got about it. And yes, that is on the list.
Oh, what else would we put them in? I can't think what TV shows there are. What do I actually watch?
Well, this is the problem as well, as I don't necessarily watch a lot of these shows.
How about all of BTS and just me, Love Island?
I have a feeling all of Army are like, hell no. I want something with BTS and Ant and Dec. Because I think that'd be really, really fun.
Would they understand Ant and Dec though? They're Geordies.
This is the barrier that we must overcome. But yeah, Ant and Dec are lovely. And well, I suppose you do get that from. How about if we had a BTS version of I'm a Celeb Get Me Out of Here in the Jungle.
Yeah,
Just BTS and Anton Deck.
Yeah, that would be great.
That would be good.
It would also help with the language issue because we just have subtitles.
Yeah. And then obviously where J-Hope gets scared, JK can help. You've got RM's wisdom.
When Sugar says,
They
no,
have to
I
cook.
don't want to do it, J-Hope can get him going.
That's it. They've got to cook every night with the ingredients that they win for meals, so they've got to cook.
Oh, I'd love that. Could you imagine that? You've got to cook. What have you got? Crocodile.
Yeah. That's what I mean. So I reckon a BTS version of I'm a Celeb would be good. I would watch that.
Yes.
I'd like to see that. But who am I to judge? I will watch an empty chair of them on V Live, so...
I did that. JK went to get some water.
Good question.
Yes, I've discovered V Live, and I spent over an hour and a half with J-Hope without understanding a word.
She messages me. She's like, he's alive! And I'm like, I know. That's
What was that
what they
the next day? Yesterday I had an hour and a half long date with J-Hope. We talked, he danced, we went to the bathroom so he could wash his hands.
You saw his nipples?
We got in a lift.
Through his t-shirt?
Yes, we did. We went to his new studio, and I did cry when he sang Westlife. I was literally like, why am I crying over this?
Literally. But obviously when he practices like his dances and stuff, and he just goes onto V Live or he records himself for like a little YouTube video, that's his series called Hope on the Streets.
I'd love to see them come on kind of disguised individually on like the X Factor. I know the X Factor's not going anymore, is it? But be ridiculous. You know how the really bad auditions are the best ones?
What about the Masked Singer?
Yeah.
Or dancer.
But that's it though. So they're already great. So I suppose it's you're kind of thinking about maybe what TV shows where we get to see different sides of them from what we already know they can do.
Yeah, or a challenge. Like you said, dancing on ice would be a challenge. Do you remember V on the roller skates? Have V do dancing on ice. Not RM, it's dangerous.
Yeah. Get his head cut off.
Oh yeah, I'd like to have all of them. That's what I mean. I'd like to do all of them. Do MasterChef, but like individually, because they do kind of MasterChef like episodes of Run where they've got to cook something, but they're normally like split in teams. And I think MasterChef, obviously, you've got all of these cooking stations, so they could actually just do something individually. Yeah. And I think that would be really fun.
Well, I think this is the thing. They have all these things they do on Run, which are probably most of the shows that we have here anyway, the same sort of thing. But for the British audience to see BTS and fall in love with them, because they would.
Yeah. British Bake Off, Crystal Maze, I'm a Celeb. I would watch those.
Although I suppose we do need to raise the point that we haven't brought up lip sync, because we're going to have a whole video about that. There's too much to say on lip sync. So please remember to like, comment and subscribe, and put in the comments what show would you like to see BTS on. Are there any that we've missed?
There could be some really good suggestions, because obviously if they've got shows from other countries that we're not aware of, and then we'll Google them and find out what they are, and we're like, oh my god, that looks so good. So please let us know what show from your country would you want BTS
or maybe
to
some
feature
of
on.
the old classics like Bullseye. Hey, they go crazy for someone in prizes.
Or
what was the one with the cards? It was like higher or lower. Not Price is Right. That was Guessing Prices. The Price is Right would be a good one, because how often do you think they actually go shopping for ordinary stuff?
They've had to do it on Bon Voyage, and they've had to budget and stuff, and that is hilarious because they don't understand the concept. So they did eventually kind of take turns in who was being in charge of the money. But I have to say, Sugar was very good with the money, looking after that. He was like the mum of the group. He was very good. That was good, yeah.
Yeah, so pop it in the comments what you think I'd be good on.
Okay.
Or not even be good on, what would be hilarious to watch them on.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's going to be original Dynamite or a different version of Dynamite. Like, because live lounges often do like
acoustic.
Yeah, they do different versions of their own songs. Because even Permission to Dance was with a live band, wasn't it? Rather than.
BBC Radio 1.
Sorry. Who's getting you?
Just V.
Oh, yeah, I see it.
Acting class. Oh!
Is that J-Hope?
Yes, you do. Looks so good. Jimmy's in little shorts. Yes, you do. Oh, love the colour of his hair. Give me that gruff voice, Jimmy.
I'm sorry, Kat, he's mine now. This sounds so good.
BBC Radio 1.
Oh,
Now I do have some negatives from this one. Shall I get out of the way first?
well, the negative is that you're sliding off your chair.
No. I didn't like the backing music.
Okay, so it's sort of the
It
percussion
didn't-
big band.
Yeah, I just felt it didn't give me the same vibe that I normally get from Dynamite. And I think if you didn't know BTS and you were watching this for the first time as your introduction to BTS, you'd probably be saying, why are they dressed like children? Do you know what I mean? But I think together I looked and I thought, I don't like this look. But then when I saw them individually, I liked it more. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Well, first of all, flexing with also Gucci they're all wearing.
I don't know.
Oh, God. But yeah, no. I really
Those
like
are
their
those are my
outfits.
negatives, but they sounded so good, didn't they?
Yeah,
Jimmy.
so good. I love their outfits, actually.
Yeah.
I know what you mean, though. Like, at first glance, you're like, oh. But I actually just really liked it. It was so colourful. Maybe
Yeah.
it's because, obviously, visually, I've literally just gone from the denim to that, so I can appreciate the differences. But you're right. I don't know what that experience would be from someone with their... seeing it for the very first time, never encountering BTS before. But I hope it would be good. I mean, like a positive reaction. But I really liked what they were wearing.
And again, I don't want to single out Jin, but the hat looked like he'd picked it up on the way in from a fancy dress thing. It didn't go for me. It just didn't go.
It didn't go with his outfit. I just thought it was so cute. He was just like wearing this little hat. Yeah, it looked like when they picked stuff up and they were doing it at the karaoke.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? That one thing, that one hat, because, yeah.
Yeah.
Kat, where are you on this?
With the hat?
with the clothing.
The outfits in general. What did you think?
Oh, I quite liked them.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's what I mean. When I
these-
saw them individually, I know J-Hope's.
I
But then
like his
own-
little cardigan.
I like the
Yeah.
cardigan, but not the whole look.
No,
Do
I
you
like
know
that.
what
I like
would
the individual
say
bits.
that I found with this one, you didn't get a lot of the rap line.
No.
Like you didn't see them very much at all. It was quite heavily focused on Jim and JK.
And
Vin.
Jin.
Oh,
I don't think it was that focused on Jin.
I didn't think Jin was that
'Cause
much in it
every
either.
so
Yeah.
often when he was doing the bit at the end, but yeah, it was mainly those three.
Because
that they
towards the end, when it went
focused
on to Jin, I suddenly thought,
Yeah.
oh, what's Jin wearing? Like, I hadn't even...
Yeah,
Yeah, we
like,
hadn't
I
had a
felt
Jin
like we
focus
hadn't-
yet.
yeah.
picked them out so much.
Yeah.
Those
Cool.
3 or 4.
But yeah, I did like Jimin's cardigan. I think J-Hope looked great, and only J-Hope could pull that off
That's so
and
cute.
look cool.
Yeah.
I
I love my man in glasses.
the glasses.
Again.
Again, his cardigan I liked.
Yeah. That's okay. I know what you mean about Dynamite's almost like, and I know that like the whole video was like disco 70s or that, so
Yeah.
it was a big song. You could play it in a club or something. So I know what you mean. It was a different vibe, but I do just want to say shout out to the musicians, obviously
Oh,
in
yeah.
the background doing it live. That was awesome. But it is
Hey, I can't play an
slightly
instrument. I would
different.
never judge someone on their ability to play an instrument.
But it was, it is a little bit different. But I liked it. I still enjoyed it. I wouldn't enjoy it as it were like a replacement for the original.
Do you know what I think
But
it is?
I liked it as a live performance.
I feel like when you change a song for like a live lounge, I feel like it wasn't different enough to be, oh, I like this version. But it wasn't the way the original, they didn't give the same feeling the original did.
Oh, so for you, you're like, oh, it's too close, but it's not the same.
Do you know what,
So-
you know, like if they'd have done it with just a guitar or like slowed it down, or you know how when you like do a remix and you make it a different
Yeah.
type
It's
of
different
song.
enough.
Yeah.
Right, I see what you mean.
To be appreciated as a different version. Am I making sense?
Yeah, no, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I still really liked it. And,
No, I still enjoyed it. And like I say, Jimin, when he that little growly bit, you know, I keep asking for that.
more growly Jimmy.
Asking that from
Very
him.
good.
And JK shouldn't be allowed to look in cameras. I've said it.
Yeah,
Shouldn't be allowed.
they all looked lovely. So
Should have his like preppy jumper over the shoulders.
his hair looked a different colour.
Looked silvery.
Yeah.
Like J-Hope.
Whereas it looked blonde in the last one, and now it looks. I don't
That
know.
could just be lighting.
Could be lighting, but either way, I liked it. It's good.
Yeah. Like I said, vocally great. Always. Anything to add?
Yeah. I'm just looking forward to seeing what they do for the last one. For Missing You.
Yeah.
That's it.
Time to go home. Time to go home. Bye.
No. Give me the next one.
Right, okay, so that was BTS's performance of Dynamite on live BBC Radio 1 Live Lounge. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.
I was waiting on the day you would come back to me.